Hello, everybody. Chuck with Colorado Mobile Drug Testing and Clearing the Haze podcast. Hey, I wanted to bring up a term that some of us may be a little leery of, and that is profiling. I know it's kind of a scary word, but think about it. We all do it to some extent. Whether you're getting on an airplane now, you're looking around to see if somebody could be somebody you need to be concerned about. We watch people when we go into the stores at night, making sure that somebody's not around to, bump us over the head and take our property or approach us at our vehicles, things like that. So we do profiling. And I feel that in our profession and what we're doing, that you should be doing some profiling and some observations. And you're going to pick up on some signs and symptoms of impairment. You're going to pick up on people doing things that they probably shouldn't be doing or bringing things into your facility that they shouldn't be doing. And we're going to talk about those two topics at the INDESA conference in March in Jacksonville, Florida. If you want to know more about that conference, go to indesa.com and go to the conference block for the 2020 conference in Jacksonville, Florida. But to get back to my point on this, understand that there are some signs and symptoms of impairment that you can recognize, and you can see those things with individuals when they come in. Now, if somebody is really severely intoxicated or impaired, we probably shouldn't be doing a drug test with them, and we should probably be getting a hold of the DER and expressing our concern and going from there. And if needed, we may end up having to call paramedics or somebody else to come in and check somebody to make sure they're not having a health issue or a medical emergency. But that's going to be up to you and your circumstances and what you're seeing. The other thing is that we are going to look at people and check them out. We're supposed to when they come into our facility, so don't feel bad about doing that. Our collector yesterday had talked to me about his concerns about an individual that came in that was obviously going through withdrawals or was showing some signs and symptoms of possible methamphetamine use. The individual's girlfriend or significant other came in with him, and she looked pretty bad, to the point where that collector had expressed his concern that he was worried about her. And, that's part of our job. So what do you do in that situation? Well, what we did, the individual, obviously, when he submitted to his test, in this case, it was a rapid screen test. He did fail the test, so we were getting a hold of the DER anyway. But we also expressed our concern to them so that they could pass that on to the individual or take whatever action or reference that they want to take with that. And in this case, what we've done is we've done their policies and procedures for this employer. So they do have a form in their policies and procedures that talks about community resources, addiction and recovery places that they can call. So they can give that to them in a non-confrontational way, and they can seek that guidance on their own. So there are things that we can do. You can have that, and you can give it out to your clients for them to use, and it's going to be a resource for them. So it's just something to think about, but don't be afraid of words like profiling, or gosh forbid one of the donors comes in and says, hey man, you're profiling me. Well, if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, guess what? It's a duck. So just remember that. Hey guys, thanks for your time. I hope you have a great week, and we'll talk to you again soon. Take care.